this edition of Tuesday Grace, I attempt to make a strong case for the leaders in the Indian IT services industry uh, to really demonstrate leadership in shaping the narratives and how AI holds promise. But first, two caveats. I am a student of leadership and organization development and not an expert in the IT services business. Two, uh, in my lexicon, AI is appreciative inquiry and not artificial intelligence. AI holds several outstanding principles of how positive, affirmative, empowering changes can be brought upon to make organizations effective. And there are two principles in particular which I think hold great promise for leaders to imbibe and demonstrate in the IT industry: the anticipatory principle and the poetic principle. But first, let's cut back to 25 years or so. Uh, the industry was growing, and you had the founding leaders who were there leading from the front and holding out a great vision about the industry and its possibilities. That vision was very appealing and inspiring. A vision about the fact that honest Indians could set up and grow businesses. A vision that educated youth would get jobs. A vision that the gap between the senior most employee and the junior most employee in terms of pay would not be ridiculous. A vision that there would be global opportunities. A vision that workplaces would be great places to come and spend time in. And that is the anticipatory principle which really empowered and enabled people. The anticipatory principle says that images inspire action. I'm inspired by a positive image of the future, and in anticipation, I'm drawn to give my best. The second point is that 20 years back, the industry had several challenges. Yet, what people chose to engage with was the positive, about the fact that the workplace was great, about the fact that pay was good, about the fact that there was transparency, about the fact that welfare was fantastic, about the fact that food was good, about the fact that you could wear jeans to work, about the fact that someone gifted iPads and mobile phones, about the fact that you had fantastic campuses invested in development, and so on and so forth. So the narrative was very positive, which means the second principle of AI, which is the poetic principle, was at play, which is organizations are like open books. You can choose what to engage in. You can choose to engage in the positive, or you can choose to engage with the pathos. And at that time, we engaged with what was positive and energizing about all the good things. Come back to today. Where is the anticipatory principle at play? What is the vision that any leader is holding out about the future? I can see very little. Where is the sense of anticipation? I don't see of that. What is the narrative today? The narrative is about moonlighting, about lawsuits, about employees resisting coming back to work, about significant job losses, about the other AI, which is artificial intelligence taking away thousands of jobs, and about widening disparities between the senior executive leadership and the frontline employees, and so on. That is the narrative, a narrative of pathos. Today, more than ever before, I think there is need for real leadership to create a sense of anticipation and shape a positive narrative. Now, if you say there is nothing to anticipate and there is nothing but pathos, then that's very straight. But I don't believe so. I think in every system, in every community, something is thriving and working. It is the job of leaders to discover what that is and shape the narrative, because millions are waiting for leaders to stand up and show leadership and uphold these two principles of appreciative inquiry. And I really hope that happens, and it happens pretty soon.